Hi, I'm Dr. Valerie Small, and I am here again to just share a couple of words of wisdom. I think they're words of wisdom, according to me. But I wanted to just chat with you for about 5 minutes or less. Today, I wanted to just share with you something that happened a number of years ago. Yes, a number of years ago. I ran into someone that I went to high school with, and we got into a conversation, and I was asking her, "What are you up to?" And she was saying, "Oh, I'm not up to much. I'm just working. I have a job." And, we shared. I said, "Yes, well, at the time I was in school working on, I believe, working on my undergraduate degree, and then about to go into my start my graduate degree." And then I asked her, "Well, what else have you been doing other than working?" And she said to me, she said, "I really haven't been doing much of anything." And I said, "Why not? You have this beautiful voice. I thought that you probably went to a college and majored in music or something of that nature. And now we would be seeing you on Broadway." And she said, "To be quite frankly, Valerie, I didn't believe that I would live this long." And I said, "What?" She said, "Yes, I never thought that I would live as long as I have lived. So I never went to pursue anything other than what I did, or what we did, what I did," which talked about herself, what I did in high school. And I said, "Wow, that's amazing." Um, I wanted to share that with you right now because uh, what I've been thinking about is that, and I'm going to, this is, again, this is not a religious podcast or religious talk or anything of that nature, but I think about how God has granted many people long life, as far as long life in years here on earth. We have people now living to be 85, 90, 95, and 100, and even 103. And a lot of them are still in their right mind, and they are able to take care of themselves with a little bit of assistance, but they are pretty much doing well for themselves. And I started to think, I was like, wow, God, these individuals living to be 93, 95, and some of them are still actively involved in their profession. Some of them, they might have retired, but still doing something along the lines of what they loved and their passion, or what they believed that they were called to do. And just thinking about the young lady who had said that she did not believe she would live to be more than, I think, was 25. That was very shocking and sad. So I'm here to speak to you today as far about bring you into accountability. One, because this is the accountability platform, including not only the accountability platform, but also, that I have a series that I also do called the Open Door series as well. But for now, I want to bring you in accountability, and think about that. How many of us are not really pursuing the things that we desire because, number one, we feel that we don't have the time to do it? Okay, just the time to do it, not the time as far as years here on earth, but just the time overall to do it. How many of us make excuses, and we use a dream killer. I call them dream killers, and I'm going to do a series about on dream killers as well. And one of those dream killers, two of the dream killers that I will mention in this video, is number one, procrastination, and number two, the excuses that we use for not doing things. We oftentimes can find ourselves saying, "I'm waiting for the right time to do something," but there really is no right time. That's just an excuse, because we're probably avoiding to do what it is that we should be doing out of fear, the fear factor. Whether it's fear that we will succeed and it will require more work, or we fear that we won't succeed and it's a failure. But what I have learned to do is take anything, quote unquote, that I believe that I failed in and use it as a platform of learning. So what I want to do is to bring you into accountability and think about that. Think about everything I said this so far. Are we making excuses, which are fabricated lies? Are we participating and actively involved in practicing one of those dream killers, which is procrastination? What's going on that we are not fulfilling our goals and our dreams and what we were called to do? That young lady, uh, had she believed that she would be living longer, she probably would have did much more with her gifts and talents. She was a phenomenal singer, or she is a phenomenal singer, but she could have taken that gift that God has given her and really multiplied it. Okay, so we just don't know. Some people will be here on earth for what, 75, 85, 95 years, but I believe that the time that God has allotted us here on earth, he really expects for us to use those gifts and talents that he has entrusted unto us. So what are you doing? I'm bringing you an accountability, not your accountability partner, but I'm going to be your accountability partner for this week. And I want to know, number one, did you write the list? Number two, are you procrastinating? Number three, are you avoiding to do what it is that you should be doing or called to do? And are you making excuses? And if you are, I would like to bring you in accountability and say, put a pause on that and stop that completely, because the same time is still passing, whether you are doing what you are called to do and what you would like to do, or you are passionate about doing, and it's the same time that's going to pass if you don't do it. So I always tell my students, they say, Professor Small, you know what? I finished this degree. I don't know if I should take a pause and then go and continue with higher education. I always encourage them, listen, if you're in a position to do it, just do it, because the same time is going to pass. So whether you are in college or out of college, the time is going to pass. So what are you going to be doing with that time as it passes? So just think about that. I'm Dr. Valerie Small with a little bit of small advice, making things happen. Have a great day.